Good evening, everybody. Following Jonathan Greenblatt's speech, that's no pressure at all for me. I'd like to say thank you, first of all of you, for this lovely event. When I was invited to Australia and asked to participate in some gala events, I expected some schmoozing, some cocktails, and maybe some cakes and good times, but I did not anticipate this carefully crafted and designed evening. So thank you very much for all your efforts. As you've heard, my name is Ilit Paz. I'm a member of the community of the Gaza Envelope kibbutzes and moshavim. I live in a kibbutz called Nir Am. I'm a mother of two. You've read a mother of three. That's my third kid. He's an adopted lonely soldier from Ukraine. Recently, he was discharged from the army. Well, I'm here to tell you today about being a parent in the Gaza border envelope. You've all heard of and you know, I'm sure, of the importance of every parent, the security of his child. How we would like to know that when we send our children, whether it be kindergartens or schools, we would like to know that they are not only cared for, and they are not only loved, but they have the basic safety. We can know that they are alive and well. For us in the Gaza border communities, this was not such an obvious thing. When my children were younger, today they are 10 and 14, when they were younger and attended kindergarten, it was not so weird for me to take time off work in times of security stress in order to help the teams to be able to take all kids to safe rooms on time, because in the Gaza border, we only have 10 seconds to arrive to safety. Can you imagine 2 or 3 daycare personnel finding in themselves the power to take 20 children in 10 seconds to one safe room? I could not have done that. And so for us, it was not weird at all that we joined the teams in this effort to keep the children safe. A few years later, the country has funded safe kindergartens, and we are really, really relieved. You can imagine that we can send the kids and really be calm. Until last year, last May to be exact, we had another military operation. It usually comes in the summer, you know. Most of the population was already evacuated, but my children insisted on staying at home. And so one evening, we've heard a really, really large, big bang, and much bigger than the ones we are used to here. And obviously, we understood something happened really close by. The kindergarten is right outside my back door. And apparently, the protected kindergarten, which had straightened walls, really thick concrete walls, and straightened roof with steel, layers of steel, the new missiles just penetrated right through. Of course, the whole community was shaken by it. It's not easy to find out that all those years we were sending our kids, being sure that they are safe and protected, and finding out it wasn't so. And I'm so glad to be part of this project. I'm so glad to hear from Ophir that we finally have a budget, and to see the new kindergartens being built right next to my house. It's the basic necessity for any parent. But as you can understand, when you build reinforced kindergarten, when you want it to be safe and protect the child from missiles, this kindergarten is essentially not a regular kindergarten like your kids. We visited them today. They were beautiful. This structure is actually a bomb shelter. As a bomb shelter, it's much more claustrophobic. The windows are very narrow. It's darker because the light, it's harder for it to come through. And so there is great importance of the outdoors. And that is why I was so happy when Ophir called me and told me that JNF Australia wants to fund 14 new green kindergartens and to allow our children to be not only safe, but also happy and have a normal childhood. So I'd like to thank you all very much for participating not only in this event and this project, but for your relationship with Israel and the connection you have with us and all your endeavors for us. That's not so usual for me to see over oceans so many people coming together in effort for us, for our community and for our country, your country. So thank you very much and have a great evening.